Guys, Darren here from Creative Coatings. I just thought I'd make you a little video about my hydrographic dipping tank, just to show that, well, you don't have to spend $1 million in order to build yourself a decent tank and do high quality hydrographic work. What I've done here, this whole thing has cost me around about 50 bucks. So I was very lucky. The fiberglass tank was given to me. Now, I've seen some things written about fiberglass tanks and how well they work and how strong they are, but let me tell you, this thing is faultless. And I actually think it's better than stainless steel because it retains heat. If you touch a stainless steel tank, it's very, very cold and it costs a fortune to keep the things heated up. And I just simply don't have these issues with this tank. Now, this is about 1.5 meters long. I could use a larger tank, but here's a little sneak. I have this bathtub here. If I get something really big, I fill it up with water, I dip that item, and I come back here. 99% of my stuff will fit inside this tank, and that's what I use to do 99% of the work I do around here. Anyway, what I've done. Oops. On the other side of this wall, we've got a tub with a hot water service, and it's just this is just hooked up to the hot water. I got a couple of leaks there I got to fix, but that's nothing major. I'll get to that. This is all very new and a bit of a prototype. So what I've done is I've got some ordinary garden irrigation material. It's just PVC pipe, a little elbow fitting here, T-piece with some nozzles that go through the other side. You know, it's as simple as anything. Bit of silicone holds it all in place. What I did, I got 19mm pipe. I shouldn't have done that because it was too large. You've got to remember, every time you add a nozzle, an outlet, it reduces the pressure. You need a higher flow of water in order to keep the pressure maintained. And so I've had to go down to a 13mm, which works, but it's still a little too big. Just using the mains water pressure here, it would have been good to have that just slightly smaller, or even 2 jets. 2 would have worked quite sufficiently here. If I put one here and one here, actually would work quite well. But anyway, it is what it is. I'll get it sorted out. So if we come along this end here, what I've got, a piece of PVC drain pipe, cut, you know, a third of it off. She's glued and screwed to the side. Now I could have put it on the other side here and made some kind of catchment type arrangement, and that would have worked too. Cut a slot at the level that you want the water to go through. The problem is I didn't want to weaken the structure of the fiberglass, so I just decided to put it in here. The downside of this is it robs a little bit of your dipping space. You know, you'll lose 4 inches, but hey, I can live with that. So what happens is, turn the jets on, water flows over this dam here, and it siphons out through this drain, which goes along under my door, and on the other side of the door there is actually a drain. However, it could go out onto concrete. I really don't see a problem with that. It's just water, it evaporates, it's no big deal. I've got down here a valve arrangement. I can open this up if I ever need to and completely drain the tank. But the very important thing here, it's quite interesting, is that I very rarely need to drain the tank. This water has had about 8 to 10 items dipped in it just since I've refilled it, and it is sparkling clean. The water stays like this, and the reason why is because I'm always introducing fresh water. So this is just fresh, hot water coming in. So there's no heater. When I come in the morning, I want to start working, I drop the water level down to, you know, drop it down about 6 or 8 inches, turn the hot water on and top it back up, and it comes up and it's sitting at, look at that, a perfect 30 degrees Celsius. I know, you American people, you like Fahrenheit, don't you? I don't understand that, hang on. There you go. 87.3 degrees Fahrenheit. So that water will sit at that all the time. As the water temperature drops, if I need to, I just turn the hot taps back on, it just bumps it back up again. So what I'm doing is just using a hot water service, and that works out a lot cheaper than running a great big element inside the tank, which a lot of these stainless steel tanks do. I mean, I know guys are using them and then they're disconnecting that power because it's just too expensive to operate the thing, keep it running and keep it warm the whole time. I heat it up when I need it by simply adding a few litres of hot water. Works a treat. So I'm going to show you here, hang on. I got a little bit of film. We'll just put that on the water. I'll give you a rough idea how it works. So this is just an offcut of crap. I'll just activate this and then I'll turn the thing on to show you how it works. Okay, so back up. Had this little piece of film here It's been on the water hydrating for roughly 60 seconds. I'm just going to activate it. My own activator too, by the way. Once you figure out how cheap I do this, I'll show you how to make activator for around 12 bucks a litre. You'll love that too. So that film's been activated. I do have a dam here I use, but you know, this is just for the purposes of this exercise. I want to get rid of it. Come over here, turn my tap on. Away she goes. Grab the tape. We don't want that going down the drain. And so what happens is, see, I haven't got a lot of pressure. It's just rippling the top of the water, but it does work. Now, if I block one of these holes here, it really increases a fair bit. So I'm going to look at this. Maybe go for a smaller size. And eventually it just washes over here into little catchment tank. And it drains away, and see you later down the tank. So here I am. Turn around, I've got crystal clean water. You could probably drink that if you like hot water. And my temperature is being maintained at 30.6 degrees. Now I can work like this all day, and this water stays looking like this. So 50 bucks. No pump, no heater, no nothing. A few simple little pieces. And I'll tell you what, if you get it real big, don't really something really big, you get a lot of water, stuff on the water. It's simply a matter of just pushing it over the dam anyway, and it's job done. So maybe I'll give you guys a few ideas. Might be able to make that work for you. The one thing I am going to do is, rather than use a normal hot water service, I'm going to get a instant hot water system mounted on the wall there. You know, one of those gas powered things or electric powered things, when you turn it on you get hot water immediately. Very, very cheap to run, and you'll never ever run out of hot water. Yeah, look, it works. It works great, and it didn't cost me $10,000. I'm going to build a bigger one. I need a slightly bigger tank. I'm going to build a bigger one, and I'll fine tune all of this, and we'll get the nozzle sizes worked out, and all that kind of thing. But you know, I hope you liked it. I will come back, and here's a couple of my finished items. You know, it works. I get a good result. But I'll come back and do another video on maybe on how to make activator for $12 a litre. Yeah, that's right. That's what I said, 12 bucks. Okay, cheers guys. See ya.